Hello, gamers. Welcome in. Jeff Keighley is about to set the world on fire tomorrow. He's going to hit the stage. He's going to enter the stage skateboard ramp. Like the big jump skateboard ramp sort of thing. Jump up, quadruple McTwist. Lands. Oh, by the way, Chad, I was eating a burger today, and there was a young couple on a date, probably like in high school or something. The dude the whole time ripping a tech deck on the, like eating a burger and just fucking kick flipping, and she's just sitting there watching him, and I was like, they're meant for each other. I think this is I don't see this relationship having any problems in the future. Anyway, but yeah, Jeff Keighley's gonna do his quadruple McTwist land. Welcome to the Game Awards, and he's gonna hit us with the nominees, and we gotta figure out what the categories are gonna be, who's gonna win. We don't even know the categories, even though it's probably just gonna be the same one as last year. And I know that me and Mike ran through some of them on Monday, but Tim really got it into my head this weekend that Ghost of Yotei will be on the Game of the Year list and not Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Or Ghost of Yotei will replace Death Stranding 2 or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because of the everybody played this. And I'm like, damn, you're right. You're right. Everybody played it. Everybody played it. That's not the screen I meant to go to, but everybody played it. So let's get into it. Game of the Year. Game of the Year. It is time for the Game of the Year. What is that? You gonna tell me your biggest fear? You don't wanna know about the Game of the Year. Game of the Year. Game of the Year. Yeah. Something like that. If my whole like music team can kind of like back me up on that beat and try to figure something out there. Okay, so Game of the Year. Here we go. Goaty. I still feel very, very similar as I did on Friday's Games Daily. Hades 2. Silk Song. Expedition. I don't gotta go all caps. I don't know who I'm trying to impress there. Now I'm doing something even crazier. Game of the Year. Game of the Hades 2. 3 as well. Silk Song. Expedition 33. Parentheses, Claire Obscure, in case you didn't know. That's not how it's spelled. And now we're in Trouble Town. Now we're in Trouble Land. Because Donkey Kong gets the nod. It gets the Nintendo bump, but also everybody liked it, right? Like in a just year, in a just world, freaking get Super Mario Wonder out of my Game of the Year list. Replace it with Final Fantasy 16. I will never forgive that injustice. But in a you know, Donkey Kong Bonanza seems far and away like a better gaming experience than Super Mario Bros. Wonder, so I'm not angry about that. But what we run into the problem is Tim really convinced me that Ghost of Yotei, because more people played it, because everybody really enjoyed it, and the most amount of people in media played it, that it will get the nod either over Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or Death Stranding 2. Is my 3 button fucking glued to my 2 button? Why does it keep on getting typed? So, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's annoying me. It's gonna be either one of these. No, dispatch will not make the list. Dispatch doesn't make the cutoff. Neither does arc raiders, I don't think. Game of the year. Ooh, 1,000 bits from Char6. Thank you, Char6. We got Nitro resubscribing for 54 months. Thank you, Nitro. And King Vin 78 months. What's up, Papa? Just pause your dispatch episode 5 video to watch this. Hell yeah, King Vin. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching it. I don't want to be using Metacritic as like this end all be all, but it's like, it's good for research. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sitting at an 88. Death Stranding 2 at an 89. Very, very close. However, this 89 is based on 147 critics, and this 88 is based on 75 critics. I'm going to give it to Death Stranding 2. I think Death Stranding 2 is the one. And I think that's sound science. That's my go-to list right there. Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Mr. Bojangles, thanks for 5 months of support. Appreciate you. Bojangles, 5 months. Smalls HD, 46 months, and Helios. Thank you, gamers. Hello, One Day Stream says, hi, Andy. I love you. I love you too, One Day Stream. Love you as well. Let's move on to... What are like the, hold on, Game Awards 2024. Next, we can move on to game direction is just such a weird one. We talked all about it already, but like I wish they just changed the name and did something different with it. You know what, Hawks, I like that. Let's just switch off to narrative. Let's switch to narrative. Let's skip game direction for now. It needs to be called innovation and direction, and just be like a completely different thing. And if you're Red Dead Redemption 2 and the horse balls get smaller, and if you swim in little hot springs, it creates a thing. Like all of that stuff is like going above and beyond. And then you look at something like Viewfinder, like we talked about earlier, and how crazy that game is with innovation and pushing the genre forward, then those things get, will get nominated. Okay, narrative. Narrative. Expedition 33. That's so true. Yeah, Arc Raiders for making UE5 not a mess. I don't think Hades makes narrative. I don't think Hades gets in the narrative section. I do think Silksong does. Even though it's one of the, you know, not being, you know, slapped over your head type games with cutscenes and all that stuff, but I think Silksong gets in the list. M. Murphy, thank you, M. Murphy, for 5 months of, or gifted 5 subs. Thank you, very, very nice of you. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for narrative. I could see that. Yeah, I could totally see Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's wild because you're looking at the list and it's like you would have, like, we're gonna have to go deep into the annals of indie gaming to find strong narratives. I'm gonna put Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I think that's a very good call. I agree with that. But like, I'm looking at the best games this year as per Metacritic, and it's like Dispatch, I don't think makes it because of the cutoff. And everything else just, you know, Pipistrello, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Shinobi definitely not making it. Luminous Arise not making the list. Ghost of Yote. Ghost of Yote, put that sucker on there. In my heart of hearts, I am putting Citizen Sleeper on there, and I don't give a damn. And maybe it does make it just because it is, you know, we are having a kind of scroll down very, very far. Maybe something like The Altars also makes the list. Probably not, but I'm voting with my heart. Oh, there's only 5 though. Fuck. Oh, shit ass. Oh, you think Yote over Blueprints for Goaty? Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's not even from a standpoint of like if Ghost of Yote's Metascore was like an 84 or below, then maybe I'd go with something else. I'd probably put Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But everybody largely loved the video game, and a lot of people played it. Like, it just has numbers. What about Split Fiction for narrative or GOTY? No, I don't think so. I think there, for me, and I'm never right, so I don't know why I'm like so set on my own predictions, but if you didn't set the world on fire, if you set the world on fire but you don't have recency in your favor, you're still okay because you set the world on fire for a long time and people talked about you nonstop. And that's Expedition 33 because I came out way earlier in the year, and you know, it was so kind of, it was such a random massive hit that's like a no-brainer. But something like Split Fiction, if we never got It Takes Two, I think Split Fiction hits a million times harder. In the same way that if we never got God of War 2018, something like Ragnarok hits way harder. But yeah, I just think I think it's a very, very good game in a year full of amazing games. It's Charles Barkley. You know, it's everybody who Michael Jordan didn't allow to win a ring. Broken Relic, 34 months of support. Thank you, Broken Relic. Using your Prime on me. Canadian Berto, 4 years. Thank you, Canadian Berto. I'm gonna put probably the Altars. And now I'm going to do the numbers thing again, where it's like, okay, How many people reviewed the altars? 63 critics reviews at an 85. 40 at an 86. I mean, that's a toss-up. That is such a toss-up. But I'm gonna go with the altars. Even though Citizen Sleeper is in my heart. My favorite narrative of the year. So it's like, it's 6 for Goaties and then 5 for everything else, right? Cameron says, I don't think either make it, but that's the thing. Like, I'm scrolling down, Cameron, and I'm like, there's nothing else. Maybe Silent Hill F? Silent Hill F is a good possibility of making it, but there really is nothing else. Maybe Outer Worlds 2? Not enough people played Seance of Blake Manor, and it was too late. You can't give it to something like Ivalice Chronicles, because that's, you know... They added voice acting and changed the visuals, but... It's not like they added a story. It already had one. Death Stranding 2 more likely. That's not a bad call, actually. I'm gonna stick with these 5. In fact, I could even see something like Death Stranding 2 over Silk Song. But Mike told me the game was a miss, so I'm probably not gonna play it, Chad. All right, let's move on to art direction. I don't see Silksong making it, though it should. I was surprised when Elden Ring was nominated for narrative, you know, and that game is even more obtuse. Canadian Garden Gnome 61 months. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. Recon Awesome 21 months. Art direction. I would love for Absolum to be there. But I think Expedition 33 makes it. I think Silksong makes it. Hades 2. Death Stranding 2. Man, I would love for Absolum to make it. And I almost want to give it to it. I want to give it to Absolum. Or Sword of the Sea. How many people played Sword of the Sea? 27 reviews for Sword of the Sea. 48 for Absolum. I'm going to do it Absolum. We're doing the baseball just like pure stats. Pure... Just, it's a numbers game, you know? We're doing true analytics. Oh. Best Actually, let's scroll down. Let's go to some of the smaller ones. I want to do best multiplayer. Multiplayer game. Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, you know, there's music that plays behind it or whatever. Paco, thanks for 21 months, Paco. Appreciate you. We run it back. Happy to support you. Thank you, Dragon Slayer. 2 months of Prime.
Locked and loaded.
And Recon Awesome. 21 months. Christina Nitch, 32 months. And M. Murphy, not only gifted out 5, but resubscribed for 35 months. Extremely generous of you, gamers. Thank you so much for the love. I think Monster Hunter Wilds is too popular to not make the list. Like, we're talking 107 reviews, one of the best-selling games of the year. I think it's too popular to not make the list. Split Fiction. And then you go into like the, okay, but you know, are we talking? I think immediately when we think about multiplayer games, it's like, is it a sports game or a shooter? But, you know, Split Fiction, the definition of a multiplayer game. Mario Kart World. Arc Raiders really just really relies on that cutoff window. That's the only thing holding it back. And I just don't remember what the cutoff window is. Yeah, I think, for me, I think Peak was one of those games that kind of like, it crested over that peak of just indie darling that only internet people know about, and it kind of went into a different stratosphere of fandom. And it hit that sort of Among Us crowd. We're talking about like the sales for Peak or what, like 12 million or something? Surpassed 10 million copies by mid-August. That's crazy. Oh shit, Battlefield 6, fuck. Yeah. Battlefield 6. Definitely. Duh. And that's our 5, it looks like. Yeah, that's the 5. Oh shit, Night Rain. Oh freak. Oh, Night Rain's got to replace something here. If anything, just for my own personal love. You think Mario Kart World? Dude, I think that's too popular, though. I would replace Peak with Night Rain. I'm gonna be wrong there. I'm gonna be wrong, but I'm gonna stick to it, okay, chat? Peak is more focused than Kart. I mean, these aren't what I want to win, though. This is like, the thing is, whenever I bet against popularity, I never win. Whenever I think like, nah, this one should make it because people really dug that, it's like the one with the most sales usually wins. I guess 15 million, you know, over 12 million or whatever for peak is really, really darn good. I can't envision a world where Mario Kart isn't there. Maybe family game. Maybe it goes in family game instead of multiplayer. Maybe it goes into a racing game instead of... That might be the better call. Remove it from here. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be wrong. Sports. We love sports, so we don't care who knows. Racing. I mean, who gives a fuck? Mario Kart World. Fucking NBA or something. WWE. Fucking, I don't know. Dave Mira BMX. Probably. Rematch is a good one. I'll replace Who Gives a Fuck with Rematch. I'll replace Dave Mira's. I'll leave all these here actually, but we gotta put like EAFC or college football for Snowbike Mike. Or NCAA Game Breaker 1998. That was a good one. Madden 04. I think that's the one with Sean Alexander on the cover. With Sean Alexander on the cover. No, I think that was 06. Might have been 06. Cherokee, a Prime Gaming subscription.
Locked
Thank you,
and
Cherokee.
loaded.
K Chrome, 14 months. Let's go, brother. Keep it going, Andy. Thank you, K Chrome. 06 was McNabb, Go Birds. Oh, that's right. Marvel Rivals will probably also be nominated for Best Multiplayer. Yeah, Marvel Rivals did miss the cutoff last year. Is it possible that the entire industry has a kind of feudy moment like I often have, where it's like, why didn't I say that? Why did I forget that that thing existed? And decides to not vote Split Fiction in multiplayer, or, you know, like, do we think that happens? Or, since nobody got the reminder about Marvel Rivals not making the cutoff for last year, does it just skip out? Because I do think that it could happen. There may be a moment where, you know, Marvel Rivals doesn't make the list because it just missed the cutoff last year. Nobody remembers it this year. The Monster Hunter vibes kind of dropped. I know, but in terms of, like, Helldivers still made this list, right? Like, the prior year? Yeah, Helldivers won. And the hype had dropped for Helldivers by the end of the year, and it still made it. Granted, the peak hype was, like, never as high as Helldivers, but it's still a very popular game with a lot of reviews. And again, whenever I vote against the popular thing, I'm never right. The popular thing always ends up winning. Whoa. Someone just purchased the Winter Wonderland's Between ugly Christmas sweater. Available now on nitrorifle.com. And maybe you're like, Andy, what does the backside of the sweater look like? Mongrel Intruder. Look at sick ass Malekith right there on the sleeve. foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Alright. Okay. Next up. Dude, one that I just don't even know. Something's gotta happen with the sim strategy. We almost need to do like how the NBA has like all NBA first team and all NBA second team. We need like something needs to happen with that because we're so many of these genres are melding together. We need a best early access category. Shinobi, bro. For what? For sim strategy? I guess you are simulating being a ninja. Mad exposure. 13 months. Thank you, Madeline. Someone else bought a sweater, the CMYK sweater that someone might wanted. Could I filter like by genre? Is that it is possible. Whoa, it is possible. Action puzzle. Sim strategy. Strategy, maybe tactics, throw that in there. Maybe throw I'll throw survival in there as well. Real-time strategy. I'm pretty sure I missed some of simulation, the word simulation. Man, people, Silent Hill F. How did you get here? Oh, action puzzle. I probably fucked up because of that. I probably messed up because of that. Ooh, the altars. Come on, altars. I need you. I need you to pop off for me. For Jan Dolsky, for all the Jan Dolskys. I don't think Abiotic Factor makes it. Just based on popularity. 4 reviews. 4... No shot. No shot. Oh, I would love it if Jurassic Park did, but I don't think it reviewed very well. Where is it? No way. It's got to be somewhere here. Jurassic... Oh, an 8... Oh, okay, an 81. Which is not great. Not super great. I also generally... I don't trust the... What I don't trust the genres. Like Blueprints, I think, could be a sim strategy thing. Leon, subscribe with Prime. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime? I couldn't really hear it because I don't have my headphones on. Hope I nailed it. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. First time subscriber. I think Blueprints could exist here. I think this is your time to shine. I think Dispatch still didn't make the cutoff. What are we doing about Final Fantasy Tactics? Like, it's just a remake, so it can't be there, right? Are we all agreeing on that? Or it's like a remaster, essentially? It's not like they turned Final Fantasy Tactics into a third-person action game. Then it would be votable. In the, you know, in the Resident Evil sort of It's fucking bullshit that Resident Evil 4 was nominated for GOTY. Resident Evil 4 Remake did not deserve to be there. Not happy about that one. That's another one I think back to. I don't know if people think of Blueprints for that category, but I don't know where else it exists, if not here. I guess indie game, but like, I'm gonna put it there just for the freak of it. Best sim strategy. I guess like maybe, is puzzle part of that? Maybe Luminous, or no, Luminous Arise does not make the cutoff. Dude, this is a weird one. 2 Point Museum, I'm putting it on there. Because I don't know what else to do. I don't think Schedule 1 does, no. Like, that's a game that had 3 weeks on Twitch, you know? No, I think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is definitely more RPG. And that's where we're getting into the weird territory where just all of these genres are really, really blending in and mixing in together. Power Wash? I don't think that didn't make the cutoff, I don't think. Fuck it, I'll put Jurassic Park. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to put Fantasy Tactics on there because it got a coat of paint with voice acting. Like that's still, they didn't. You know what I mean? Like it's the same game. Duck Detective Trust. What genre is Duck Detective? People love this fucking game, right? I was unlucky enough to find it not funny. For a detective game, the gameplay is streamlined and fun. Is there another genre like puzzle? No, right? No. No, Dune is... No, Dune is not that. Like, it has a lot more, like, third-person action in it. It definitely has a lot. We're back to the argument of, like, genres just mixing and melding. I'm moving on. I hate this. Family game. Mario Kart World. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Fucking... Damn, I really didn't put Borderlands 4 on multiplayer. That's crazy. Like, wow. I played like 3 hours of that game. I thought I wanted it, I didn't want it. Oh, Lego Party is a good call. I don't know if enough people played it. but that's not a bad call. Split Fiction. Family game to me is always like, are you lighthearted enough? And if multiple people can play your game, then that's even better. Split Fiction probably doesn't make it, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. Oh shit, Anno Pax Romana. Oh, but no, that didn't make the cutoff though. That just came out a couple days ago. That doesn't make it. Ooh, Sonic Crossworlds is a great call. Man, didn't Bionic... I could have sworn Bionic Bay came out and had like a 92. Did more recent reviews just like really, really drop it down? I could have sworn this game came out and was like incredibly high. Pondre, 65 months of support. Thank you, Pondre. Dude, there must have been some more recent reviews that dropped the shit out of it. Because it started off so high. Oh my god, yeah, 60. A 60 there, a 60 from Edge Magazine. Yeah, this game was like low 90s, high 80s, I remember. Wow. Okay, those are my guesses for family game. Best fighting game. I can tell you 3 fighting games that came out this year. Sifu. That's the winner. Avanuts, 27 months. Thank you, Avanuts. Dude, 2XKO hasn't even come out though, man. Family Guy. Thank you, Avanuts. 27 months. Yeah, Capcom Collection. Maybe Absolum gets thrown in there somehow. Like, if Sifu makes it, maybe Absolum makes it. I don't know. Beat 'em up, fighting, I don't know. Mortal Kombat didn't, I don't think, made the cutoff. And it's a collection. Dude, this is a tough one. I don't know if a game... I don't know if there's been one, dude. Tekken was last year. Oh yeah, Fatal Fury. Kingdom of the Wolves, or what was it? Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves, I was close. Here, how about this? The 5 nominees. just to kind of fill out the whole slot, because Keely's gonna need that. There they are. My money's on TR. No Anno's 117 in Best Sim Strategy because of some dumb cutoff date is basically a violation of the Geneva Convention. Well, I mean, the thing, like, it can be nominated next year, but then you go like, all right, well, do people remember that game? The same thing happened with Marvel Rivals. But I'm gonna put it here anyway, just for you, Wash. Anno 117 Spartan. Best RPG. Best RPG. Put that on the fucking voice acting room. And the nominees for Best RPG are... Dog, everything's an RPG, bro. What the fuck? Every video game is an RPG. Like, if you really wanted to, here's your nominees. Like, right there. If you really thought about it, like, there. Or maybe there. That's it. There they are. Like, everything's a goddamn RPG, man. Shit. The Outer Worlds 2. Claire. Obscure. Expedition 33. Split Fiction wasn't in... that didn't make sense, but you get the joke. I guess I could have removed Split Fiction and could have had, like, these... But I don't know. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hey, Trails in the Sky. Snowbike Mike, where you at, big dog? This could be it. 33 reviews. That's not bad. At an 88. That's not bad. I'm gonna put it down as a maybe. Just just put it down as a maybe. No tactics here. I'm gonna put this up on the goddamn fucking screen. If FF tactics is allowed, then yeah, sure. I don't know, leave me alone. Just put that down at the bottom. Just as like a director's note for later. RPG. In my heart of hearts. In my heart of hearts. Citizen Sleeper 2 in my heart of hearts. This is going to be my tip of the hat. like, Citizen Sleeper will be my tip of the hat. That's my extra. Night Rain, we have Night Rain down in multiplayer. So that's my extra one that doesn't count. It's not an official. That's my. I got a mulligan. My first drive, shot it straight into the fucking water. Oh, Avowed might be on. I don't know. I think you get either Outer Worlds 2 or Avowed. You don't get both. I'm looking at the altars, and I know it's not going to get there, but I'm looking at it. I'm viewing it. And honestly, in my other Heart of Hearts, you're in my Heart of Hearts, Liza P. Overture. Shame on everybody who didn't play you. I also think Avowed was too mid compared to Outer Worlds 2. Outer Worlds 2 sitting at an 83 right now. You're crazy. I'm crazy right, Washi. I'm crazy right. What the fuck is Monster Train? Is that a rogue? That's a roguelite, right? Or is that like a tactics game? What is this? Card game, right? Card game. Deck builder roguelite. It doesn't have many reviews, but it reviewed very highly. And that's one I would want to put in Sim Strategy as well. We gotta just have like... Here's what we gotta have. In the future, for the kinda funny smileys of 2029, we're gonna have the best passive roguelite and the best active roguelite. Are you swiping away and parrying and dodging? Active. Are you fucking letting the battlefield do its thing? That's your passive. And I will give it, and every year I'd give the award to The King is Watching in the passive roguelite. Every year. Okay, we're still in best RPG. I want to give it to the altars. Is it above 40 reviews? 63. I think the altars makes it. It doesn't. But in my Heart of Hearts. You have to remember that I have two Heart of Hearts. I have two Heart of Hearts. Oh, everything to me. Yeah, I think we crushed it with best RPG. I don't think we could have gotten any more accurate with it. Oh, here. Oh man, if Andy, you were complaining about genres earlier. Action, adventure. So, the thing y'all have to understand with action adventure is if you are in action over 78% of the game. If you're doing action in over 80%, 78%, that's an action game. But if you're doing action 77% and below, that's action adventure, because you're doing puzzles as well and jumping. And you're shooting a thing to unlock that fucking bullshit, you know? So if it's 78% and over, it's action. If it's 77% and under, action adventure. So those are the rules. I need everybody to commit that to memory. Action adventure. Silk Song. Split fiction. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Ghost of... Man, well, I don't... Oh. Yeah, you're doing... I mean, you're climbing. You're not really... It's tough. It's tough. Like, maybe this is where I could see Shinobi Art of Vengeance with it sitting at an 87, which is still like crazy to me. I liked that game, but like I didn't like it at an 87. I guess it's pretty close. I would just mincing words. 58 is a decent amount of reviews, I would say. I think it goes here. Dude, Expedition 33 is such a weird one, too. You just won't see a whole lot of crossover. You're not going to see a whole lot of crossover. Lawrence with the raid. Welcome in, gamers. How the heck are you? Thank you very, very much, Lawrence. Hope you're doing well. You would put Death Stranding 2 over Donkey Kong Bonanza. Because now we're in the territory where it's like, what is their methodology? And do they go, well, Donkey Kong can't be there because it's already in Family Game? Or so, I don't know. Over Shinobi? Yeah. I'm cool with that. Jesus Christ. Welcome in, gamers. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I would put it over Death Stranding 2. Or, yeah, that's a good call. Death Stranding 2 over Shinobi. Action game. Finally, Doom, The Dark Ages. And it still may not make the list, but I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't. But I'm so happy I could finally type it. Hades 2. I want to put Monster Hunter Wilds on here. I'm going to. For the sheer popularity of it all. How many people reviewed Absolum? 48. Shit, maybe oh, Battlefield 6. Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, you're not wrong, Cameron. Yeah. Dealing with the menus in Monster Hunter Wilds. You have a lot of faith in Wilds. I just, it sold too much. Too many people played it and too many people reviewed it. And I always lose the battle against the popular thing, man. But it doesn't matter if it plummeted recently. Like, I don't think that has mattered as much as I always think it will. It's like you beat the game and you move on. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, if we're maybe talking best ongoing game or something, then maybe, but oh yeah, Night Rain could be here, but I also have it in best multiplayer. But I'm gonna put it here. F it. It's my list. You make your own list. I'm just gonna do this two gods everything. Anytime somebody disagrees. That's my list. I'll make your own, yeah. Oh. VR AR, don't care. Best mobile game, don't care. Community report, support, give it to Hello Games. I don't know. Best ongoing game, probably No Man's Sky as well. Maybe The Simpsons on Fortnite got everybody all bricked up. Maybe throw that one in there. Is Hades 2 action adventure? No. Because there's no platforming in Hades 2. Or like puzzle solving. You're just fighting shit. Never. Okay. Let's move on to best debut indie. I messed up my format. So sorry to everybody. Expedition 33. Blueprints. What else was a first timer? Despelote? I don't think that makes it. Not enough people played it. That was too late on the list. Absolum is not their first. Oh, Ball X Pit. That's a great call. Peak can't make it because it's not a debut. I didn't know this many people fucked with Starvaders. I should play Starvaders. I always the amount of times I saw this game pop up in my PR emails was quite a bit, and I just never looked at it. No, Peak isn't debut indie. They made another Crab's Treasure. Is Dispatch a debut indie? I guess technically, but it also didn't make the cutoff. The Altars is not a debut indie either. Starvate is amazing. Okay, alright. Alright. Oh. Pipistrello? Is that a first timer? No way. Pipistrello. Cursed yo-yo. Developer Pocket Trap. I never finished Pipistrello. I got really far in it. I put in a decent amount into Pipistrello, but I never beat it. Oh, I put way less than I thought I did. I put 4 hours into it. No way. I played a lot on Steam Deck, though. Does Arc Raiders count? I don't think Arc Raiders made the cutoff. But add Arc Raiders to this text thing. If FF Tactics and Arc Raiders are allowed. So what did we figure out about Pocket Trap? Is it their first game? No, it looks like they've made a lot of other shit. Yeah. Who made the final? Oh, Arc Raiders. You're talking about Arc Raiders, sorry. I didn't even think that person asking about Arc Raiders was talking about this category, and I should have put that together, but yeah, no, they made the finals. Embark made the finals. I thought they were just asking in general, if it counts. Schedule 1 goes here. It doesn't even have a score, Washi. It hasn't been reviewed. Like, I don't know, man. I do wonder if any rules get bent because of the whole dispatch situation. Consumi and Wanderstop can go here as well. I do like... I want to put Megabonk as well, yeah, just because of... And we'll put Schedule 1. Both, I mean, these are both technically 2 games that have not fully come out yet. Megabonk is still early access, I believe. And where does that get into the whole, you know, what happens with that? Oh no, Megabonk's not early access. Oh, was The King is Watching a debut? Yeah, but that's early access. People could have nominated Dispatch, and the only place where I feel like that may have happened, Barrett, is in performance. I feel like we would have gotten nominations for Dispatch and Performance, but not the other stuff. Because it just doesn't feel right. I mean, I know that, like, I don't know if I would have done that for, like, because you don't know how the game's going to end. Because I think the final 4 episodes hadn't come out yet. Maybe 6? I don't know. Best Indie. Expedition 33. Silk Song. I think... Does Blueprints double up? I think it does. Zanfair with 7 months. Thank you, Zanfair, for subscribing. And Christian JPEG, 26 months. And Scary, 13, 87 months of support. Uh-oh. Regret is everything to me. Oh. CNP, 18 months of support. Thank you, CNP. I think Expedition is nearing that AA space a bit. I don't think it matters. I still think that they fall in this category. I don't disagree. But, you know, I think unless their studio gets bought up by somebody, then they are going to be considered independent. Peak. That's a great call. Peak. Anytime I say peak, I think of Pete in Shaun of the Dead. No, The King is Watching didn't have the numbers. But I'm going to put it here as in my heart of hearts. Which is like my... That's just like my... You get my love. Heart of... Fuck. Hearts. There you go. Oh yeah, duh. Hades too. There we go. There's the 5. A gnat in my room. Performance. Is this normally like only 5 as well? Because I still think, regardless of whatever the cutoff may have been for Dispatch, I still think that Aaron Paul would have gotten nominated by a lot of people. Aaron Paul in Dispatch. We can't forget the boss in Split Fiction. I'm kidding. I'll go with in my heart of hearts. I'm gonna go with Sherma from Silk Song. That's my heart of hearts, chat. All right. Oh, Erika Ishii, definitely. Yeah, that's a good one. Golden Star for Expedition 33. And I'm Jennifer English for Expedition 33. She was Latenna in Elden Ring, Chad. Did you know that? Oh, we gotta have somebody for Death Stranding, though. Do you think anybody would have been in for Death Stranding? Troy Baker. Hey, what about me? I'm always critical. I thought I did a pretty good job. Thanks for the resub. That's always my, like, where I come back to get the impression back into place, you know? Thanks for the resub. Dude from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Luca, I think. Troy Baker, DS2. I put Lysa. Luka Doncic. Chad, do you remember when Sherma was so scared? In that one scary room, and he had to go save Sherma, and he's like crying, and he's singing the song, but he's like struggling to get it out because he's so scared, and he's crying. Oh man, fuck. Mercer for Dispatch? I don't think so. I also don't know if we heard much of Mercer for the cutoff's sake, you know? I'm gonna go with that for performance. Best audio. And this is one where I'm like, hey Andy, you've been talking nonstop about this stupid date cutoff. Quit being annoying about it. I'm gonna put Arc Raiders anyway. I hope that throughout a lot of the open betas and playtests that enough people were like, oh, this shit is so good. Battlefield 6, I think, is also a great call. Silk Song is a super underrated one. If y'all haven't played Silk Song, I highly recommend playing Silk Song with headphones. There's never been a more 3D feeling world in a 2D space. It's bonkers, man. Expedition 33. Yeah, maybe just for the popularity's sake, but like I wish I could have gone in there in the you know, tuned down like some sound effects, because like I think the game had kind of like a mixing issue with sound effects, but I think just from a popularity standpoint and how good a parry sounds, you know. Does something like Donkey Kong Bonanza make it, with all the breaking and crunching and all the coins whenever everything's splattered around? Like, does something like that make it? Or Ghost of Yote, possibly, maybe Death Stranding 2, when he says banana. So I'm gonna put Bonanza, fucking shit, Bonanza or Death Stranding 2. Or, no, that's probably it. An underrated one for audio, chat? freaking Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. That's a good one. Silent Hill F? Alright, I'll put Silent Hill F. Best score. I'm just gonna put best music. Expedition 33, Hades 2, Silk Song. I'm gonna put Mario Kart World. I think Mike made a great point with how crazy that soundtrack is. I'm gonna do it. If Chris Larkin and Silk Song don't win this, I will run on the stage like that one kid from a few years ago. He's gonna talk about Bill Clinton getting blown by Trump. Ooh, South of Midnight's not bad. That's not a bad one. Luminous Arise, I don't think it made the cutoff, Shadow Trickster. What else music-wise was crazy? I need a, like, Silk Song's a Heart of Hearts one. That's one where I want that to be there. I don't think it's gonna be there though. I think these three make it over Silk Song for audio, but for music, Silk Song 1000%. It's one of those like real ones, no, you know. Doom? I don't know. I feel like Doom got enough negative press. I kind of want to put Ghost of Yote. Oh man, Liza P. Overture. I'm so mad at all of you for not playing Liza P. Overture. If you play Liza P. Overture, type yes in the chat. Also, I'm going to gift away a piece of merch right now, because this has been a fun stream. I'm having fun with y'all. But the only way to win the merch is you have to be in the Twitch chat. What should I give away right now? Should I give away one of the Christmas sweaters? What should I do? Let Me Flash on him says I'm playing Liza P right now. That's what I'm talking about. Let Me Flash on him. That's what I love. I'm getting a lot of mixed results in the chat. Dils Doofus and Cameron Kennedy say they logo sweater. Other people want the mecha ones. Seen a lot of mech sweater. I'm gonna do the mech sweater. Get your sweater on. Time to get your sweater. Sarah Spectre Cosplay says yes, I played it. Sarah Spectre Cosplay, you get a gifted sub. Because you played it and you're a person of conviction and honor. Because if we're just talking gaming experiences of 2025, like, you're gonna get my top 10 of the year that I'm probably gonna omit DLCs. But if we're talking gaming experiences, it's Expedition 33, it's Silk Song, it's Hades 2, and it's Lies. It's perfectly spelled. Liza P. Overture. Okay? And take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Alright, so it sounds like y'all want this one, so we'll give that one away. And again, if you ever want to be generous and gift out, you could go to gift to Twitch chat. And boop, boop, boop. You just gift to Twitch chat. But YouTube members, if you want to win, you're going to have to come on over to Twitch. So sorry, YouTube members. Maybe this plugin will work one day with both Twitch and YouTube. Oh, oh, oh. All right, you have 2 minutes to enter. And in order to win the merch, you have to type in !enter. Jocks the Joker, thank you for 40 months of support, Jocks. Sir Plinks, 20 months. I will hydrate B-Fox, thank you. Thank you to Christian JPEG and Zanfair for your subscriptions. !enter if you want to win the merch. I think we nailed it with best music. I think we kind of crushed that shit. Yeah. We already did narrative. The last one we have is art direction. Right? No, we already did art direction. We did all of them. We didn't do game direction because now I hate that one. I skipped an adaptation and stuff. I don't really care about those. But you know what? Here, all right, game direction. I'm gonna put parentheses. Not who I. Game direction is now a new category for direction and innovation in game dev. Or, you know what? Or devs just doing weird shit and being little weirdos. These are my nominees. Congratulations to Krispy Kreme who won the giveaway. Click that link, it'll only work for you. So these are my nominees for game direction is a new category for direction, innovation, and game dev. Or devs just doing weird shit and being little weirdos. These are my nominees. And the nominees for game direction. I want to put Death Stranding in there just for being a weird ass game and doing weird things. I'm going to put The Alters. I am going to put like something like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 would probably make the list for me, even though I haven't played it. But I mean, I did play the first couple hours, and just the fact that you have to like mix up the little things to make like a potion or what, like little weird shit like that is like that. You're being a little weirdo right now. What other games are doing weird stuff this year? Like anything with like Twitch chat integration or honestly something like Peak I do enjoy. Just for the a lot of games have had the prox chat or whatever, but I really enjoyed like being able to like catch your friend and like pull them up, and I think all of that stuff is really cool and unique. Definitely not Lego Party. But I'm on the path that I think Lego Party is better than Mario Party. Were new categories announced this year? No. Let's see. I'm looking through the list of games that I've played this year. I'm just looking at my like most recent shit on Steam. You know what? I'm gonna put Expedition 33 for making. I'm gonna put Expedition 33 for being the very first game to include parries and dodges in turn-based combat. Yes, it was the first one that did it. No one else had tried it ever. First one. But also, like, Expedition 33 for going, like, what if we could do a turn-based game but have it be fun and good and cool? And I think that's a really, like, it's a really brave thing of them to try. You know, to take something like that, to take a genre that it's like, you know, games normally take a long time. Games in those genres take a long time to beat because you're usually, like, you fall asleep while you're playing them. And it's just like, how great is it? Like, really smart stuff. But this was the first one that did it. Andy, no, they're coming. Andy, lock the doors, lock the doors. No, I've always said, Washi, when we did our no new games for a year, and I mentioned, like, I would probably play a lot of the Yakuza games if I had no new games coming out that I could just play anything in a backlog. But also, I would play the shit out of Metaphor Fantasia because I really liked my time with it. I really enjoyed that game. LOL, Mario and Luigi Lost Odyssey, Sea of Stars. Skytech, that's the joke. Skytech, that's the joke. I'm not calling you dumb, bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this one. But also, like, that's the joke. You know, other games have had it before. It's just always funny seeing Twitter act like Expedition 33 is the first one to do it, you know? And he's about to vote for Sifu for best fighting game. I did. I put it in there. Bubba, thanks for resubscribing, Bubba. Andy, we need a Yakuza Like the Dragon playthrough. The only way I could do that is if Kinda Funny fired me. Otherwise, I would have no time. And I would be so discouraged to... I'd have to be okay with averaging like 50 viewers across both platforms, because the viewership would drop off like crazy. And nobody would watch anymore, and be like, man, we are a year and a half into Andy playing these Yakuza games, and he's not doing well financially. Like, he's blown through his savings. He's not making any money. Nobody's watching. His already low view count on YouTube is now down to like 60 views a video. It's not great. Hey, chat, give it up for us. Give it up for us. Give it up for you. We did it. Jake X Jank, thanks for 41 months. A subscription. Bear Baldy and Dirty Dead Apes subscribe for 8 months. Thank you, Dirty Dead Apes. Sir Plinks, 20 months of support. I love the image where it's FF7, Persona 5, and Expedition 33. And it's just got the spaces as literally no games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another funny thing to watch. People go like, turn-based is back in a big way. And even me, the guy who, like, I'm always talking shit, and it's a meme. I'm memeing about turn-based shit, obviously. But like, even me, like, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, there's been a lot of very popular turn-based games. Is there anything else tech-wise for game direction that I could put? Because I really just think about how much Viewfinder, that game that really nobody played, did some crazy shit tech-wise. You know what? I'm gonna put Ninja Gaiden 4 here for game direction. Because it's really hard for a modern game with a team that large to make a game that looks that bad. I'll put that there. Like, credit to them. You know. Oh shit, you know what? Fucking yeah, Blueprints, dude. Yeah, Blueprints is definitely like a direction type game. Oh, you know what? Shadow Trickster, that's not a bad call. Elden, you know what? Yeah, Elden Ring, Night Rain for game direction, like tech innovations for not being 100% busted. Like for being functional for the most part, I think is really impressive. Ooh, I do like Hell Is Us there as well. That's a good one, Mark Atkins. Blueprints for best name. It is a real good one, yeah. Until I thought that like they should have called it Timely Manner. And then they made the joke in the game and fucking blew my brain. I was like, what? You were already like 5 steps ahead. This guy's so smart. Okay, we did it, man. We did it, chat. Rematch got their servers working. That's great, Wesley. That's actually really good. I didn't know that they were able to hit that achievement. Air Riders sweeps 2026. Hey, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Did you enjoy this video? I hope so. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm. I'm fighting a sneeze. I'm fighting a sneeze. It stopped. It went away. Short Hokage, 5 months of support. Thank you, Short Hokage, for resubscribing. Thank you, YouTube, for liking this video. Make sure you click like, leave a comment. What are your guesses for GOATY? And since the awards come out tomorrow, I want you to come back to this video and comment, what are the snubs? What missed out? What is grinding your gears? Because your game didn't make it in the conversation. Will Art Graders actually be in, even though the weird cutoff? I don't know. Maybe it does. You sound like Harry Carey. Hey! Thanks for watching, everybody. This is the year they go to 10 Game of the Year nominees. The Oscars did it. Why can't the Game Awards? It's not a bad call, JB Bonifacio. It is not a bad call. Thank you for your $5 super chat. Love you, gamers. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Mark Starvaji. Silk Song Sweeps, baby. Bring it home.